Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on a team from the MAC, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Cougars about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Middle Tennessee's offense will take the first swing of the game. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad.
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Setting up. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
7, Middle Tennessee, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll give it to the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Let's take a look here at Middle Tennessee. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. So the Houston Cougars offense will have its first possession of the game. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the first down.
Give to the running back. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Guys, let's talk a little about Middle Tennessee. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 20.
Brings it in down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Quarterback on the keeper. Finding an escape route. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Card in the backfield. It's Mung. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Offense now working in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Looking for a man. It's Snow. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, it goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking deep down the right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, Cougar! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Houston going up tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Dropping back, it's Snow. Throwing right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this out.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So first down here as they go back to work. He wants to throw it again. Oh, he makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll throw on third and short. Under fire. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison is making it look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud.
Gets the back moving. He'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Makes the grab. And the defense drags him down.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left, because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket and forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Houston. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mung. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Fast completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Snow. The quick out. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the 2nd half.
Middle Tennessee, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable 1st half so far in Murfreesboro. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Snow. Looking for a big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play. Now deep in the opponent's territory, the defense has just been dominant on this drive.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it. Forced the punt. Now a chance to really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call? What worked? What can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
Dang right, because you got the momentum. You're back in this football game. Everything is going your way. Your defense just contributed, so that lead they had, just keep chipping away, and who knows what will happen.
Now on first down from the 30. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Monk.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Illinois took care of business today. They left little doubt about how this one was going to go almost from the start. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football.
Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical.
Gashing the D on the right. Touchdown, Houston. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Houston, 38. Middle Tennessee, 24.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Off the play fake on first down. Steps away. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Knocked down, but not before. He crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Back to pass, it's Snow. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Woollyhead. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Shakes off the defender. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Houston will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Going right to work up top. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window at the intended target.
Makes a catch at the 20. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Ellington. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And they'll get him down after a solid return. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking downfield, it's Snow. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Pulls it and fires to the left. Plows through the defense. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set. 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man. It's Ellington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking for a gap. It's Madden. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
Okay, ready?
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Looking to throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. There he goes. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He'll keep it himself. Can't get him to the ground. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Houston will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the tailback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. He might want another play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Monk. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this.
It's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They'll try to power their way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The snap sets up the throw. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, MTSU.
Well, they get the touchdown here, and I think if you're the head coach, you got to go for two. You got to have a two-point play dialed up right now. What can you run you feel like you can execute to tie this thing with not a lot of time left on the clock?
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Houston, 38. Middle Tennessee, 36.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Snow. And the pressure will get there. The sack, down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. To the air on second down. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cougars. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to make magic with his feet. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. Here's a hit. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news.